Copyright disclaimer. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news, reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit educational or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. Viewer discretion is advised.
First responders are using the storm as a reminder about ways to stay safe during severe weather. Our Scarlett Lizak has more from Boiling Springs.
Governor Henry McMaster issued a state of emergency in preparation for the potential effects of this week's storm. The South Carolina Department of Natural Resources says the storm could increase the chance for flash flooding here in the upstate. Local first responders are preparing for that possibility.
Go into the water and we get in trouble. We use this.
Boiling Springs Fire Department Captain Trevor Owens says they respond to various calls during severe weather.
With the severe weather like what we're probably going to experience, probably going to get some winds and a lot of heavy rain and stuff like that. So the biggest thing with that is down power lines, trees, power poles that may be snapped or anything like that. Flash flooding, especially with the heavy rains that kind of come in spurts.
We're told during last night's storm, Boiling Springs Fire Department assisted North Spartanburg Fire Department to rescue 2 people from a car stuck on a flooded road. With a chance for more rain this week, Owens wants to remind people to avoid making that same mistake.
We encourage people not to drive through any kind of sitting water, any kind of standing water like that. Especially if you do have water moving across the roadway, you don't want to drive through that. If there's a bridge under it or a culvert.
Wow. If this dude got into a snail race, he will have lost. Shalom, beloved brothers and sisters, Jews and Gentiles alike. Welcome. Thank you for being here. It is good to be here. Now, some of you might notice there is a frequency of me doing more Esau's trouble, so to speak. Well, the reason is, of course, beloved, there is so much going on and too much going on. We cannot ignore these facts going on out there. It's so much. So we have to bring this out there to put our people at peace and show the folks that there is a lot of dismay and reproach in the midst of the so-called 83. You can see it in their faces. You can hear it in the speech. They are not the same people that they were before 2019. Of course, we have to put the nation at peace because of the whole Jacob's trouble garbage they've been feeding our people. Of course, we do know we've been going through Jacob's trouble. Ever since we disobeyed the Most High, Jacob's trouble began. This is not something that is just now about to begin. We are not now about to get in trouble. We've been in trouble. We are getting out of trouble. Ever since our people stopped voting, and above all, stop praying for those folks, and things are going to SHIT for them. Of course, beloved, forgive me for the little echo. Some people love it, and some people say they felt like they're in theater, but this is what it is. I have to bypass this thing onto the mixer so it will record properly. It's just everything is fighting in this computer. But nonetheless, this is in South Carolina, okay? This hurricane, Debby, we had talked about it yesterday. Debby, Deborah, the bee, honey, and all that good stuff. So it curves around Florida. Today, well, yesterday was Sunday. They anticipated it would have hit, the lower side of Florida, such as Miami, Fort-Lauderdale, Broward, West Palm, and going up into the east coast of Florida, Melbourne, and places like that. However, this thing made a turn and now it's heading over to South Carolina, North Carolina, if I'm not mistaken, and all the other places. Of course, we do know the reason why those things are happening. The weather is behaving abnormally to them, but normally to us. It is because the 400 years is over. Those people are no longer protected under the blessing. We keep telling folks this. The Holy Spirit is here, and she is furious. And she's ravaging with her angels, the earthly angels, and the heavenly angels. They are ravaging those folks. They are literally sweep them off the land. We are not making this up. This is not something we just sit out there and try to scare people. In fact, we are here to put both Jews and Gentiles alike at peace. We are to telling you, if you did not do anything to our people, you didn't enslave them, you didn't sign any laws, you didn't make any policies and rules that exclude our people and targeted our people, then you're fine. If you weren't part of 83s that came together and formed this giant conglomerate, so to speak, and came against us and formed this great tumult and enslave and destroy and rape and rob our people and destroy our land, you're fine. Nothing's going to happen to you. And above all, the people that this thing happened to, my beloved brothers and sisters around the world. The Holy One is not sending his angels and his demons to come and punish you because, oh, somebody is over there twerking on a police car, or somebody is singing rap, or somebody is still voting. This is not coming against you. This is not about us. Of course, it is about us, but the punishment is not about us. We are not being punished. We are not about to be punished, or will never be punished again. It is over. It is done. When you watch those folks speaking, when you watch them talking, you can see their face. Yeah, enlarge this right quick. There you go. You can see their face. It's blank. It's soulless. There is nothing. This dude, he has no idea where he is. He's just looking for words. It seems like the words are floating above him, and he's grabbing some of them and then just randomly saying them out there. Then again, beloved, we have a few of the videos in tab form, and we will go into them. We will give our own breakdown. This is how we do things. We've been doing this stuff for a while now, okay? If you go to our channel and you click the icon, there we go, and you click video, you go to, oh boy, you go to oldest, excuse me, and you'll see some of the video they remove, YouTube remove, and California and Oregon wildfire. Let's click on this. So again, we are just doing this as a form of revision for the people that are new here, or the one that been there and somewhat they missed this. We talk about this. California and Oregon wildfire explained the Gentiles tribulation, aka Esau's trouble. This is one of the very first Esau's trouble, okay? It came out September 10th, 2020. So this September will give it 4 years. We had videos that were older than that. Of course, YouTube removed them because, oh, well, medical misinformation and stuff like that. We had explained unto the people everything that you're seeing here. It's when 2020 hits, we knew it. We knew that the wildfire was really bad, and they distracted the people with the whole Bill Cosby, with the whole R. Kelly things, and our people were not paying attention. Of course, back then we used to do a lot more scriptures, okay?
Fourth part, and they took everything and then they made it. It seems it happened in the third part. All those like Socrates, all those Hercules stories. Those are stories.
Okay, so the books,
Cow Nabal.
Kaunabo, the princess.
That's the Israelite brother right here. Okay, he
Haitian
was
brother,
the dog.
Kaunabo.
Shano Anacaona, and then they make songs.
Anacaona queen. Okay, we will go into. Let me see if we can go into the queen, Queen Anacaona, the Haitian princess queen. Haitian Queen Anacaona. Okay. All right, this is Anacaona. Okay. Well, she was an Atlantean priestess, priest. Okay. And she was murdered. All right. She was raped. Okay. Anacaona, the golden flower queen, killed for refusing to be a concubine. Well, not that. She was murdered because she was a good she was Atlantean high priestess. She sang, danced, and the Spaniard, when they came upon our land over there and Haiti in 1492, she received them. She danced and sang for them. And what did they do unto her? They burned down her house. Okay, where's the picture where they burned down the house? Oh, wow, they put Anaconda. It's just Anacaona. Anacaona. Here we go. The golden flower, that's what it means. She was a Shemeshite. Okay, look at the sun behind her head. Okay, Queen Anacaona. Of course, they're trying to make her look like a Native American. She was not. She was a pure, dark-skinned black woman. Let's remove the word Haitian because they really do not like that word. I just want to. Here we go. This is the one where they burned down her house. Okay, they stole all her books. Okay, they rape her, and then they hang her up on a tree. All right, and then they burn down their house. Those are the Spaniard. You can see the Spaniard fellow right there. Okay. All right, so that's what you 83 did, and they expected. They do all those raping and robbing. Those were the Christians. Okay, Nicolas Ovando. Is that what that is? Nicolas Ovando. There you go. So, Nicolas Ovando, okay, was a Spanish soldier, noble family, knight of the Order of Alcantara, a military order of Spain. He came in Haiti. He raped our queen, okay, and oops. Well, Santo Domingo. Well, they call it Santo Domingo. Oh boy. Okay, well, they really don't want to show anything. But this guy, Nicolas Ovando, okay, he was a murderer. He murdered our queen. He was a rapist, a Christian, a Catholic Christian, so to speak. They've done a lot. And those guys, they're expecting to go to heaven and be raptured. That's what the Christian does. They did all those horrible things, and then they're expecting to get out of here and go enjoy paradise once more. And we told you, you people, you're going to pay. You're going to pay. You murdered our beloved queen, the priestess, the Atlantean priestess. Of course, you changed the name, talking about Taino, and now they are calling her Dominican and all that. She had a beautiful voice. It won't do anything. She had a beautiful voice. It is said she could sing here. People are hearing her in other continent. Her voice traveled to the ley line, and she speak in riddle and poem. That's how she was. Okay, beautiful Queen Shemeshite, the sister Anacaona. Okay, she was the sister of Kaunabo, the king. Kaunabo was a Madimite soldier, you know. So all those things, we studied them. They are there. We've been telling those people about all this stuff going on, and No one seems to pay attention. No one seems to really care up until now. Up until now, people are realizing that, hey, this thing is not going our way. The garbage and lies they've been telling about the elite is controlling everything and things like that, or the elite is doing this, the elite is doing that. Well, you got the so-called elite, Jeff Bezos, a bunch of billionaires moving to Florida, buying what they call the Billionaire Island over there. And for West Palm, is that what that is? Let me see if I can get this. Oh boy. Billionaire Island, Florida.
According to Netflix, Billionaire Island, comedy, the ruthless owner of a Norwegian fish farming company plans a hostile takeover of her local rival to become the world's
Florida
largest
Indian
salmon
Creek Village
producer.
is also known as Billionaire Bunker. It has long been known for its incredibly deep pocketed residents. They include Jeff Bezos, Ivanka Trump, hedge fund Ken Griffin, Tom Brady, Carl Icahn, Eddie Lampert, and singer David Guetta. So you got all those billionaires and millionaires coming. Okay, they live in. Let me see if we can. Well, you know what? Let's get this first, and let's go to Google Earth. People are like, well, Big Levi, you need to get out of Florida. Florida are going to sink underwater. Florida are going to do this. Florida are going to do that. Well, if Florida is going to go underwater, why did the Most High in ancient time told Noah to build the ark down there according to our brother's research? You see, Florida is not what you think it is. Florida is a plateau, so to speak. It's a land that is on top of a mountain. It's a plateau. Most of Florida land is underwater, just like Haiti. You see this part, this blue, light blue part, it's land under this. And it will rise. Atlantis will rise again. Okay, Billionaire Island, Florida. It's I don't know if we can get it because they don't really put address in there. Is that thing moving? Did it uh-oh, not responding. Oh boy, we're gonna have to wait. I don't think it's uh-oh. It froze. Yeah, it's moving. I don't think they have it in there. Indian Creek, there you go. Yeah, Indian Creek. There you go. Oh boy. There you go. That's better. That's better. So, excuse me. You got Indian Creek, okay, this island over there, all right? So, which is loaded with billionaires, millionaires, it's private, you know, it's nice, beautiful. And this is why the building collapsed. Remember let's get rid of this. Remember the pancake that happened? Anybody remember the pancake? It happened here. This is Indian Creek, Billionaire Island, and Surfside, where a lot of Ish stays there. Okay, a lot of Ish stay there. I used to walk in this area. Beautiful, beautiful. There's good people over there. Let me see if we can put somebody on the ground right there. Okay, let's put somebody on the ground. Okay. Okay, all right. Let's go this place. Really? Why is it not moving? There we go. Okay, so remember the building that pancakes? It was right here. A lot of ish perish in there. Okay? And then, we told you there was a very powerful ley line there, and we traced the ley line. Man, back then we used to be very good at doing research. What happened? What happened, man? We used to be very good fighting ley line and research. Then I got lazy and stuff like that. But nonetheless, it's just when we move to the other computers, you can't install this. Google Earth is old and it's better. The other one, they changed so much things in there. But anyway, let's exit that. So this is the place where the pancake happened. All right, and then there's a very powerful ley line there, and you know now. And this is Indian Creek. Those people live in those places. It's not like, wait a minute, let me see if this is the real Indian Creek, because there's a couple of them. Indian Creek. Let's double check, because sometime January 4, 2024. Let's read this. Let's see if we can read that. Okay. We'll move to the videos, beloved. Okay. We just do a little research. That's how we do things here. All right. New York Post. Take some time. Lord knows this computer is slow. Inside the hyper-exclusive Florida enclave, only the richest billionaires like Jeff Bezos and Ivanka Trump can call home. I don't know where Ivanka become a billionaire, But anyway, her father is a billionaire, so she is a billionaire, I guess. Okay, so you got all those billionaires living there. There's a reason why they're living here, okay? Boy. There's so much thing going on with this computer, and it can't handle things. You know what? I believe, let me just take a photo memory of this. All right, let's go ahead. Let's see. It look like it's the one. It look like it's the one in the map. There we go. There we go. Yes, it's the one in the map. So this is where the building collapsed, all right? And you can see the street right here is the straight ley line that go to this island, Billionaire Island. So now a lot of this thing is in the middle of the ocean or water, river, or whatever you want to call it. And people are like, well, Big Levi, Florida are going to go underwater and things like that. And you have those billionaires moving there, okay? They are building things there, all right? So, in this area where you see the circle, you see four people plane crash. A plane crash, November 1st, 2020. Plane crash, 2 people killed. And they have linked in there, okay? Okay, some of them I put link. Are they not? Okay, usually I put a link and there's video. Okay, all right. 2 people killed in plane crash, Pembroke Pine. Let's watch this video. I'll just click on it. This video should pop up there. Huh. Okay. There's this link on YouTube. Oh, man, I don't want to open it in Microsoft Edge. Be a little bit patient, beloved. This computer is old. It's been there for 7 years. We got new computers, but they're not that good.
There are those who skip dessert, but when Ghirardelli chocolate chips make cookies this irresistible...
Oh boy.
We have breaking news this noon. 2 people are dead after a small plane crash in Pembroke Park today. The plane landing right in a parking lot.
And we're seeing the moments the plane plunged to the ground. The crash caught on camera.
The ley line was very active. They still never explained what happened.
Plane crash. Local 10 News reporter Ian Margol and Jeff Weinseer are both on scene.
Let's get things started with Ian. He has an update now in our newsroom from the Broward Sheriff's Office. What are they saying, Ian?
So this is still a major scene. The investigation obviously just now getting underway. Unfortunately, we know that 2 people were killed in this crash. But how this crash happened is still a major question that needs a lot of answers. Let's take you to some Sky 10 earlier overhead. Apparently this happened just after 9 o'clock in the morning. This was an Aero Commander 500S aircraft. It is a fixed-wing, multi-engine plane registered to Conquest Air Inc., which is out of Miami Lakes. Now take a listen to what we were told happened when rescue crews got here to the scene.
Broward Sheriff Fire Rescue alongside Hollywood Fire Rescue did a safety assessment of the plane to make sure it wasn't a risk, at which time they located 2 bodies which have been confirmed deceased.
So Conquest Air Inc. is based out of Miami Lakes, as I mentioned. They not only charter planes, but they also do cargo flights from Miami to the Bahamas and back every single day. On the ground, you can see the absolute destruction. The debris field from this crash was very big. There are pieces of the plane absolutely everywhere here on Park Road, just south of Pembroke Road in Pembroke Park. Investigators tell us this plane took off from Pompano, and according to FlightAware.com, it was really only in the air for a few minutes before colliding with the building here on Park Road in Pembroke Park and crashing to the ground.
Okay, so that was during the time those things were happening, and there were so many plane crashes around this area, and there are still more. They got dozens more. We just don't do that anymore. And we told them, this place, there is a powerful ley line going on over there. Something will happen. And a few weeks later, the building collapsed, and then this is where this billionaire lives at. Where is it? Where is it? Where are you? Okay, Billionaire Island, Star Island, all those island and Sunset Island and Billionaire Island right here. So why is it those billionaires are moving to Florida? You think they don't have the record? You think like guys like Jeff Bezos will listen to conspiracy theories telling them, oh, well, Florida are going to go underwater, live there while they are moving. You see, those guys are staying close to certain place. They know that. They know there's certain things around here, the Bermuda Triangle where we trace it over there. There's some energy here. A lot of them are moving there. Why do you think that they could have moved in the middle of they could have moved to North Dakota, which is in the middle of the United States, so to speak, between Canada and United States. They could have moved to Kansas, in the middle of Kansas, but no, they are moving where it says the lane going to be caution or whatever and things like that. But nonetheless, beloved, we have we have another, is that Bunker Island right there? No, that's something else. But anyway, so now you have the weather, okay, touching Florida, damaging a lot of things with all those elites down there. You think they are controlling the weather? You think they are using a weather they could have easily used to wipe out Haiti, which they don't like at all, and wiped out Opalaka or Little Haiti over there, or Atlanta, Georgia, or whatever. But they are using this thing on themselves and the other rich areas, of course. And Billionaire Island is not that far from the hood, okay? For the people that think those places are far from the hood. Let's see where we have Cowell City. Oops. Let's see Cowell City, Miami Gardens, which is the hood right there. All right. Okay, this is the hood. This is Cowell City right here. All right, this is the hood. Let's measure. Oh boy, give me a second, man. My eyes is failing me. Let's measure Cowell City, okay? Okay, which is still inside the ley line, all right? The Billionaire Island, well, you know, you gotta, let me see if we can. If you go straight, a straight line, which is good, okay. a straight line, which is good. Okay, to Billionaire Island, probably 9 miles. 9 miles, but let's try to do it in a road thing. Okay, go right there, drive here to here. Oops. Well, it's 9 miles. It's 9 miles. Okay, the hood is not too far. Hialeah and let me see. Miami Shore. Well, let's see Little Haiti. North Miami, which is the hood. North Miami, the hood right here. North Miami to Billionaire Island. It's like to Billionaire Island. It's like 3 miles. Okay, 3 miles. As you can see it here, 3 miles. Okay, let's try Little Haiti. Little Haiti, Miami, Florida. Okay. See Little Haiti right there, still in there, still. They want Little Haiti. Did you know Little Haiti is the only place in South Florida that is on top of a butte, a mountain? Okay, there you go. 4 miles from Billionaire Islands. We are not too far because they understand that. They always want to stay close to our people. All right. Now, why would a bunch of billionaires and trillionaires and millionaires staying on an island where it's only 4 miles or 5 miles away from the hood, which we could have easily go over there and overwhelmed them and took over everything? Why they are staying so close to us? Remember, those people need us. They know that they need us. You have millionaires and billionaires living in the hood driving Prius. Okay, driving regular Toyotas, driving regular cheap cars, because they need that energy. They are studying you. They need that. It's only the proud that live in area that are super rich and things like that. They're very far off grid and they are dying. Why? Because they stay too far away from us. They are dying. Look at all those people that are living off grid. A lot of them are dying. Those billionaires are dying. That's why a lot of them are moving to the city. They are calling it gentrification. It's not because they want to take over the hood. No, because they want to be close to you. You are life. In other words, you are a Shemeshite. You are Shemesh to this world. You are the sun to this world. They like to gravitate around you and turn around you, sucking up your energy, because the duty of the sun, as the duty of all Shemeshite, is to provide light, warmth to the other planets to make them shine, just like the sun provided light and heat to the moon, so when the sun go down, so the moon will shine. Those people are there getting close to you because they want your energy. They cannot live without you. They could have easily wiped our people out of the face of the earth, but they can't, because if they do that, it's automatically death for them. They try though, but they can't. So let's keep on moving to the next video.
Not seeing the streets.
There you go. Boy. How long we are into this thing? Oh, good God. All right, we're going to take a little break after that.
We have team coverage of the storm's impact. Let's go to CBS News Miami's Nakaya Carrero in Fort-Lauderdale. That's where the tornado warning was tonight.
Yes, we had a tornado warning down there in Fort Lauderdale. Beloved, why is it a few years ago, ever since 2020, you keep hearing this city, Fort Lauderdale? Fort Lauderdale was not a city that you hear in the news all the time, but literally almost every day now, something going on in Fort Lauderdale or Florida. What seems to be the issue here? What's down there in Fort Lauderdale? And why is it called Fort-Lauderdale? That's the proper name. It's a French name, Lauderdale. Okay? What is it? Hang on, let's just go a little bit. What does Lauderdale means? Okay, well, it's thing usually talk, but anyway. The name Lauderdale comes from the town of Lauder and may also be related to Old Norse word Daal or in Old English Dael, which both means valley. The name that's a bunch of lies. That's not what that is. English habitational name from the valley of Lauderdale. Name Lauder plus Old Norse. That's a lie. That's not what that is. Oh boy, this is gonna be a little bit. Yeah, I want to do this, but anyway. How do you say water in French?
In French, you would say "eau."
It's not ooze, oh, low, low. Let's see. The water. Okay? The water. All right. So let's say the water fortified water. Okay. Le Fort d'eau. Fort-Lauderdale is literally the fort. It's a place that is fortified by water. It's a dell or a waterfall. It's another word, the magnetic fluid. Okay, there's a powerful magnetic fluid connection in Fort Lauderdale. That has nothing to do with the Norse and things like that. It's a word between water and strength. Fort, low, there, dal. Okay, it's del or dal means super strength. Okay, so that's what that means. Now, the reason why you keep hearing Fort Lauderdale down there, it's just there's flooding, tornadoes, hurricanes, cyclones, typhoons, whatever. And the city they always bought is Fort Lauderdale. They could have bought any other cities, like Pompano is sister to Fort Lauderdale. Dania is the first city of Fort Lauderdale, but they never bought those places. They always bought Fort Lauderdale. Why? Because there's a very small community of people over there, and they're trying to get close to coming in their hood, especially over there in Sistrunk, building their little stuff, rubbing elbows with our people so they can suck up this energy. They are well aware of that. Okay?
All day it's been dry here in Fort Lauderdale until nightfall. But anytime there's rain in the forecast, people in Fort Lauderdale become nervous about flooding. And while the city creates mitigation ideas like sandbags for homes, people fear not seeing the streets because of high waters.
It's better to save than sorry.
You get all you're saying?
Yeah, I get mine.
Renee is one of many who showed up to fill up sandbags at a Fort Lauderdale park. And he made two trips Saturday ahead of potential flooding.
Some neighbor, an old lady, she needs some sand, so I bring some to her.
At both Mills Pond Park and Floyd Hall Park, people can fill bags. While there is staff every Saturday to help people from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m., residents can come anytime from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. every day to do it themselves. Many say they aren't taking any chances with potential flooding again.
We are filling up sandbags to help protect our house.
Cassandra, well done. What does the name Cassandra means? Of course, it's Casa and Andra. The name Cassandra is feminine name of Greek origin that means shining upon men or to excel over men. It comes from the Greek word Cassandra, which is a combination of kassos, meaning to excel, and andros, meaning men. Blessing upon men, shining, another word for the sun. Anything that shine is originated from the sun. So let's see the name Weldon. What does the name Weldon means? A lot of the time, this thing, Weldon, the name means hills, spring. The name Weldon is English origin and can be used as both a given name and surname. It comes from the whole English words well, which means spring, stream, and dun, which means hill. The name can mean from Spring Hill or hill near spring. So her name, or the message from her name is Cassandra Weldon, which literally shining upon men or shining excel over men from the spring hill. It's like a shining on the top of a mountain, and there's a spring coming from this mountain. Not quite sure, but hey, that's what I'm getting from this.
Flooded about a year and a half ago with all the flooding over here, and we're just trying to protect it again.
You know, you can't drive through that water, and you don't want the water coming into your house. So that's mostly why.
Felice, I believe Felice or Felix mean happy or Mary. What does Felice means? Okay, I would say the man. No, okay. What does the name Felice means? No. Okay. Well, the name Feliz is Spanish origin, gender neutral. It can mean lucky, fortunate, or happy. It's mean Mary. It's mean happy. Felix or Feliz. What does Felix means? Here we go. Happy, lucky can also mean fortunate or successful. That's my uncle's name, Felix. It's the female version of Felix or Felice Walker. The happy walker, the lucky walker, and she looked like our people.
Coming into your house. So that's mostly why we came to get the sandbags, to make sure we can reinsure the back door. The front door is a little high, but you never know when the water's going to come or where it's going to go.
And while some are taking advantage, others, like the Verkeys who live in Edgewood, question, will vacuum trucks and sandbags work?
Basically, I've never had a puddle in front of my house. I had a 2-foot river going past, knee deep through here going west.
I mean, in this neighborhood, it's never flooded for 60, 70 years. I mean, until it's just overdevelopment, and then they just don't know where to put the water. So it's just happening.
There is a limit of 5 sandbags per vehicle, but Fort Lauderdale will keep both sandbag distribution locations open throughout the hurricane season.
Now, beloved, let me say something here. This isn't going to work. You cannot stop the Most High wrath with 5 sandbags. It doesn't work like that, man. You ain't gonna stop the Most High's wrath with a few. Get out of here, man. Let's watch this. Usually this thing, oh boy. You know, after that I gotta turn off this computer, and then there we go.
The 8K family.
Have you ever felt a deep yearning for spiritual growth but didn't know where to start? What if I told you there's a guide that can lead you through every step? Introducing the 8K Family Handbook. This comprehensive guide is your ultimate companion for spiritual empowerment, offering invaluable insights and practical steps to enhance your spiritual journey. What's inside? Perform spiritual background checks. Learn how to assess spiritual energies and protect yourself from negative influences. Connect with your guardian angel. Discover methods to establish a strong, supportive relationship with your guardian angel for guidance and protection. Develop your magical abilities. Unleash your innate magical potential with step-by-step instructions and exercises tailored for all levels. Whether you're a novice or a seasoned practitioner, the 8K Family Handbook provides the tools and knowledge you need to elevate your spiritual practice. Begin your journey to empowerment and enlightenment today. Available now on Amazon.com.
All right, so you can get the 8K books. Of course, the reason why we have all those knowledge and wisdom, we venture where others can't and won't. So if you'd like to know the stuff about what we are learning, you can purchase the Kindle version, the hardcover, and the paperback. Let us keep on moving.
Issued for several counties in the Panhandle already. Debby rolling towards Florida. The system is expected to strike the Big Bend region where the Panhandle meets the peninsula. Some roadways already impassable and underwater, like these streets here in Fort Myers Beach. Governor Ron DeSantis saying the slow-moving system creates major concern for flash flooding conditions, especially in areas that are already recovering from storms in the past.
It is going to move very slowly across northern Florida and southeast Georgia. It is going to drop a lot of rain across many parts of the state.
About 10 million people in its path. More than 10 inches of rain in some areas expected, along with fear.
Okay, this thing, 10 million, 10 inches on local 10. You know what to do. You know who's in the midst. 10 million, 10 inches, local 10 news.
Years of life-threatening flash floods, storm surges potentially as high as 10 feet. More than 1,600 flights canceled.
You can prepare as much as you want, and it just kind of depends on what happens.
Workers in Jacksonville clearing potentially hazardous trees. Governor DeSantis urging residents to be on alert.
Most deaths from flooding are from individuals who are driving in flooded waters. It only takes 1 foot of moving water to move a vehicle.
And there you go. Those guys, they don't know what to do. When it comes to crisis like that, they can't pass any bill. They can enforce any law that can stop this. All they can do is just telling you random silly things. Silly stuff. Well, don't drive in the water and stuff. And most deaths happen in flooded water and things like that. Yeah, whatever that.
Please stay off the road if a flood watch or warning is issued in your area.
President Biden has approved a disaster declaration for Florida. Georgia's governor activating emergency resources and a state of emergency declared in South Carolina.
And forecasters say impacts from Debby could last well into this week.
Okay, so that's what's going on. And again, beloved, let me just show the people for the one that may not. It's let's save this. I'm not gonna give it a name, but no, just I'm not gonna give it a name. Just save it. Now, Fort-Lauderdale, okay, is right here, and it's not too far from those Billionaire Island. It's everything is very close here. Okay, Fort-Lauderdale is right here. It's on this side. This is the east side of Florida. Okay, West Palm and Port St. Lucie and Fort Worth, Melbourne, where our beloved brothers and sisters are. Many of our brothers and sisters. Most people stay in the east side. Okay, in the middle here, it's nothing but swamp and the Everglades. All right, I-75. It's nice there. It's very nice. It's beautiful, open road. It's very nice. But most people stay in the east side, okay, and the western side, which is Fort Myers, Naples. Over there, this is Naples, Fort Myers, and this is Fort Myers Beach. Okay, this is the two sides because Florida is a peninsula. So this thing came from right there on top of the Atlantean temple, go over to Cuba, okay, and then it's not going into the east side right here, took the west side, and it's gonna go right here in Georgia, South Carolina, literally South Carolina, excuse me. Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina. If you look at the path of this thing, okay, it's just go from this, there we go. This is the Bermuda Triangle, okay, 1, 2, 3, all right? This thing go right here, 1, and then it goes there, and then it go to this top right here. This is a message, the temples of communicating, all right? The temple over there sent this, communicate with the one in Atlanta, okay, and then we go to the one in Nova Scotia, and then come back here. That's where the energy is going. I need to mark more stuff in this as we go, so we can, so we can connect things better. We had Mr. Kobe Bryant plane crash, okay, that had happened, and in LA, a bunch of stuff were going on. Okay, so most people stay on the east side of Florida. Okay, the most populous is the south, and a few people stayed in the middle, like in the middle right here. This is Lake Okeechobee right there. Beautiful lake. Okay, good lake, Grand Lake. Beautiful, beautiful. Florida is beautiful. But Florida is a plateau. It's not a flat land. It's on top of a huge mountain. All right, so that's what Florida is. Just like Haiti is not, just most of the land is underwater. And then it will rise, connected, all this stuff according to prophecy. Let's keep on moving.
To Debby, the storm currently riding around this ridge of high pressure. It is forecast to become a Category 1 hurricane as it makes landfall along the Big Bend region of Florida. Here's a look at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, moving through Jacksonville, bringing very heavy rain there. Here at home, just an increase in cloud cover. As the storm makes its way into South Georgia, it will bring torrential, heavy downpours to Jacksonville, Savannah, Tybee, into Charleston. Here at home tomorrow afternoon and early evening, just a few isolated showers and thunderstorms. We're going to be on the backside of this. On the backside of storms, the left side, you get sinking air, so that's going to keep us primarily dry.
Oh boy. Okay, those people don't know what they are saying. First of all, these what they are calling hurricane, those things are unpredictable. Remember 2 years ago they had what they call Hurricane Zombie, the one that destroyed New York. Okay, the Hurricane Zombies. This thing will go and then it came back again. All right. It's just a bunch of lies. Their hands are moving. They don't know what's going on. They don't know what's gonna happen. Those people have no idea what's going on. So let's keep on moving. Boy, I don't think I can stay too long. I got another 10 to 15 minutes.
5 large wildfires burning, 21 of those with evacuation orders, including in California's Central Valley. CBS's Elise Preston reports.
Now, you got one side flooding, heavy downpour, hurricane, water, and the other side is burning. Which one? I can't ask my people which one will they choose, but yeah, I would prefer not to get involved with neither one of them. I would prefer that, but one side is burning, one side is flooding, and the other side is don't know what's going on. They are too zombified to know what's going on around here. But let's keep on moving here.
Strike crews at Northern California's Park Fire attack the flames from the air as ground crews cut down giant trees to slow the spread of the nation's largest wildfire.
To get just as close as we possibly can to the active edge of the fire and try to stop it where it is.
Nervous homeowners are also protecting their property by using rocks, removing landscaping, and adding sprinklers.
I got a sprinkler system, which I deployed 24 hours.
Sprinkler. We keep telling those people those things will not stop the Holy One's wrath. The Holy Spirit is very rough. Then again, beloved, anytime those things happen, they could have sent anyone, yet they send somebody that looked like us with the Holy Cross upon her neck, and they send somebody that looked like us going over there and try to, oh man, this thing, there's a black woman there. We need to pray for this guy because, she's over there. Our people, we need to come together with this fellow and do stuff. Yeah, that's not what that is, man.
Before the fire ever hit. So everything in that circle was saturated.
The massive inferno, which began less than 2 weeks ago, has burned more than 625 square miles.
Okay, again, you got a fire that started 2 weeks, beloved. This thing been burning for 2 weeks. It never stopped. And then you know what those people always do? When this thing finally stopped, and then they're going to come out there, the firefighters, they are the heroes. They stopped this fire that been burning for for a little moment, but they saved countless of lives. It could have been worse and stuff. What do you mean it could have been worse? This thing is the homes and people perish and all that. A lot of damage. The Holy One is literally sweeping you folks off the land. The Holy Spirit is rough, and she's putting that work, dog. The earthly angels, the heavenly angels, our prayers, the ley lines, everything is being activated. See, we don't have to do anything. Do you see our brothers out there running after you Gentiles with stuff and trying to chase you off the land? No. Nature is wearing you out. People always say, well, there's going to be a war and stuff. Let me tell you, like I said before, I've been saying this years ago, there's not going to be a war between us and those people. And this is how it's going to go down. It's going to be us gaining our superpower, gaining our stuff, and those people losing their power, and they're going to be put inside what we call a house, a place. And then there will be nowhere for them to go, and then they're going to get slaughtered. What's going to happen is going to be a massacre, not a war. See, a war, both parties have somewhat either equal or unequal weapon and tactics and stuff. Nah. Massacre is a bunch of pigs in a slaughterhouse, and they being killed, and they being called, C-U-L-L. It's going to be a calling. Is that what that is? Define call, C-U-L-L. Oh boy. What does call means? Oh boy.
Here's the definition of call.
Calling.
Give, an infant or animal, a specific. Here's the definition of calling. The loud cries or shouts of an animal or person.
Define C-U-L-L. There we go. To remove or get rid of. Okay? That's what it's going to be. All right? Cattle. Culling is a process of segregating organism from a group according to desired or undesired characteristics. And animal breeding, it is removing or segregating animal from a breeding stock based on specific trait. Is that what that is? Yes. So that's what it's gonna be. It ain't gonna be no war. You coming up over there with your little F-16, F-35, shooting and stuff like that. It's just gonna be you people gonna be rounding up, putting in a place, and being slaughtered. That's all. And I'm not making this up. We've seen those things. It's written all over your book. They hide those books from you. They make it seem that, your gun, you're going to fight the Most High, and us with your guns, with your ammunition and the nuclear weapon, none of those things work. And they won't work against us. It's just going to be a group of you people being somewhere, okay, locked up in a place. Could be Pluto. And then you're going to get well on. You're going to get hurled on. That's all. You're not going to have any weapon. You're not going to have anything to defend yourselves. Just like a bunch of pigs. These defenseless pigs. And then they're going to be just thrown into somewhat a blender. A giant blender. And giant grinder. And then just grind you. A giant like meat crusher, or you see those giant metal crusher thing, we're just gonna throw you in there and then done with you. That's what it is. Some people are anticipating like, there'll be a race war and stuff. Nope. It's not that. That's not gonna be, it's gonna be a race calling. See, everything your people told you is a lie. And everything we tell you is the truth. And I will not sit here and try to scare you. I'm just telling you exactly what's going to happen. It's going to be a massacre, not a war.
And destroyed at least 564 structures. The park fire is especially devastating for Rick Perro, who lost homes in both this and the historic 2018 campfire in nearby Paradise. This time, the flames also took his beloved pet, Kathmandu.
He was family, so neither my wife and I had kids, so he was our youngest little fur boy.
This is only one of 85 large wildfires burning in the U.S.
And it was really hard to think that I might not see my home again.
For many, the true scale of the devastation remains unknown. Elise Preston,
right,
many,
so
the true...
You think those people had time to fight the fire? You think their little sprinkler helped? They did have sprinkler. You think they, their water system or whatever that they did, you think it stopped that? You think what you're seeing here is crisis actor? You think what you're seeing here is, okay, well, you know what? Well, let me ask this question again because I always ask it. Beloved brothers and sisters, Jews and Gentiles alike, I want you to be frank. I want you to be as transparent as you can be. This image, this photo that you're seeing in front of you, for those that may not seeing this, you're driving or the phone is your pocket, you're at work, there's an image of two, we'll call them white people, a white man and a white woman, kneeling down in the midst of a burnt down, rubble, destroyed home. Nothing but ashes, burnt woods and trees, and the woman is hugging the man and the man is consolidating. Is that what that is? Trying to patting the woman in the back as, hey, everything is all right, and she is crying, okay?
Not see my home again.
For many, the true scale of the devastation remains unknown.
Okay, the man is comforting the woman. Usually it's the woman that need to comfort the man because the woman by nature a comforter, but the man is comforting her. She's crying. She lost her home. Is this Jacob's trouble? Is this the 7-year tribulation upon Jacob? Is the image that you're watching here, do you see, feel, or you can predict that those people somewhat, some way, somehow going to get back on top and then get all the power and then get a new land and enjoy another 400 years of blessing? Do you really believe the so-called elite or those people are doing this because they are faking something they're going to do to take over the world and bring the new world order? Is this Jacob's trouble? Are those people Jacobites? Are those folks the true Israelites? Because the camp and other scumbags out there saying, in the last day, the Most High will send Jacob's trouble, and then the house gonna be burned, FEMA gonna be there, military, UN gonna invade France, England, and Germany, or whatever, and stuff. Is that Jacob's trouble? Do those people, what you're seeing here and the image that you're seeing here, again, beloved, the reason why we are doing this, or the reason why I'm doing this, is to lift up and take out the spell that they put on our people of making you think all those things that are happening right now, right here in front of you, is somewhat reserved for our people, or yet, better yet, it's happening to our people. This is not a good sign. This is not good. This is not something that anyone would want anybody to go through. But you folks have to go through it because this is Esau's trouble, 83's issues, and this is prophecy. And above all, you folks will not get our thoughts and prayer. And I already told our people, if you used to say this thing, don't say that to none of those people. They ain't gonna get our magic. And we ain't gonna vote. That's all. It is done. It is done. Horrible things, but hey.
Remains unknown. Elise Preston, CBS News, Los Angeles.
A side is being burned. Another side drowned. Oh boy. Let's see, we got another 10 to 15 minutes. Let's take another break and we'll talk.
The 8K family.
Have you ever felt a deep yearning for spiritual growth but didn't know where to start? What if I told you there's a guide that can lead you through every step? Introducing the 8K Family Handbook. This comprehensive guide is your ultimate companion for spiritual empowerment, offering invaluable insights and practical steps to enhance your spiritual journey. What's inside? Perform spiritual background checks. Learn how to assess spiritual energies and protect yourself from negative influences. Connect with your guardian angel. Discover methods to establish a strong, supportive relationship with your guardian angel for guidance and protection. Develop your magical abilities. Unleash your innate magical potential with step-by-step instructions and exercises tailored for all levels. Whether you're a novice or a seasoned practitioner, the 8K Family Handbook provides the tools and knowledge you need to elevate your spiritual practice. Begin your journey to empowerment and enlightenment today. Available now on Amazon.com.
All right, then again, that's the book. It's right there. You want it? There's the paperback, Kindle version, and the hardcover. And if you cannot order it from this, you can always send me an email and then I'll ship it on to you. All right, let's keep on moving.
We have an update on a story we first brought to you last night about a man who fell 400 feet to his death at the Grand Canyon. And now we know.
A man that fell how many feet, beloved? I mean, you can't make this up, man, okay? Listen.
We have an update on a story we first brought to you last night about a man who fell 400 feet to his death at the Grand Canyon. And now we know he was trying to base jump. In a release from Grand Canyon, they reportedly were told about a visitor who tried a base jump from Yavapai Point, that's on the south rim. Rangers found him 500 feet below the rim with a deployed parachute. The name of that victim is being withheld at this time. The National Park Service and the Coconino County Medical Examiner's Office are looking into exactly what happened there.
Okay, this fellow fell 400 feet trying to base jump. Oh, boy. And let's play this again.
We have an update on a story we first brought to you last night about a man who fell 400 feet to his death at the Grand Canyon.
Now, we keep telling those 83s, listen, you are no longer under the blessing. The Holy Spirit, she is after you. The angels are against you. The demon are killing you. Everything is against you. Things that you used to do when you're in your blessing, and you used to go ahead and base jump, swimming with shark, sleeping with lions, kissing walls, and do all those stuff. It wasn't because you were so smart. It wasn't because you were so good with animals or you were so good with danger. You were invincible. It is because you were under the blessing. This come with the blessing to protection, the ability to go around and do whatever the hell you want to do and nothing will happen to you. The ability to taunt death. See, all those things did come with the blessing. Now you are no longer under the blessing. The curse has switched is onto you. Any little thing can kill you now. See, the wind blow, it can take your head off. You could just step outside your house, you trip, you slip and fall, you fell upon a sword and you die. You could be in your car driving, a meteor just dropping it and kill you and your entire family. Any little thing out there can actually put a hand on you. So with you base jumping, extreme sport, I'd be careful with that. You're no longer covered. Your spiritual unlimited insurance has been expired and revoked.
minute, but first, a Pix 11 exclusive. An Uber ride in Manhattan taking a terrifying turn for the driver. A passenger right there is suddenly pepper spraying him. The attack caught on camera.
Yeah, this video is difficult to watch tonight. The victim is speaking out only to Pix 11, and he believes that this was racially motivated, but the woman is denying it. So what are police saying? Our Anthony DiLorenzo has the exclusive story.
We obtained and reviewed 3 minutes of dash camera video from a 10-minute Uber ride that the driver says was otherwise unremarkable until it wasn't. It's Wednesday night, nearing 11:30 on the Upper East Side. Uber driver Shohel Mahmoud is on the phone, while his passengers, Jennifer Gilbo and a friend, are quietly sitting in the back. Then suddenly, 90 seconds into this dash camera video, police say unprovoked, the 23-year-old attacks Mahmoud and pepper sprays him in the face.
Jen! What the
Only mumbling,
What did he do? Get him out. Get him out. Get him out.
In my whole face, it's like burning near the last 2 hours. I thought they're gonna be trying to hijack my car.
We spoke exclusively with that driver back to work Friday night.
Her and like the people like her, this is not the right way to treat people.
NYPD officers arrested Gilbo on the scene and charged her with assault.
Why do you do that?
While neither the department or the DA are currently charging this as a bias attack, the Bangladeshi father of 3 believes it is because of his skin color.
What I figured out, I finally see that video.
Hi, Mahmoud, man. Everybody's being oppressed now. It's all about skin color now. You know, she attacked me because I'm black. Mahmoud is black now. You know, Mahmoud like, yo, they attacked me because I'm black, Negro. Yeah, I'm black, nigga. What's up with you? You know, I'm Shoel Mahmoud Levi. I'm Shoel Mahmoud Trayvon. Call me Shoel Mahmoud Davonte. Everyone is now, amen, I feel racially attacked, targeted. She attacked me because of the color of my skin. You know, I'm black. You know, hey, black people pray for me and stuff like that. Nah, man, the curse switch. You people are going at each other's throat. You know, that's what that is. All right, let's listen to Mahmoud again.
Why do you do that?
While neither the department or the DA are currently charging this as a bias attack, the Bangladeshi father of 3 believes it is because of his skin color.
What I figured out, I finally see that video is for my body color.
In a statement, the Taxi Workers Union told us, quote, "This is such a gross, racist, violent attack. The DA needs to prosecute using both anti-hate crime and taxi driver protection laws." Uber, meantime, told Pix 11 News the young woman has been banned from the app, saying the rider's actions shown in the video are deplorable. Violence is not tolerated. When we reached out to Gilbo for comment, her family denied it being a hate crime, but had no other explanation. The district attorney's office says that young woman is due in court for an arraignment on that misdemeanor assault charge later this month.
Misdemeanor?
I'm Anthony DiLorenzo, Pix 11 News.
This is attempted murder right there. You know, you can die. You know, if this thing, you know, getting this guy, you know, certain places and he couldn't breathe and he could have died. You know? All right, so they are going at each other's throat. But, you know, Mahmoud like you because the color of my skin, man. Now it's cool to say things like that. Yeah, whatever you say, man.
Now at 3:30, many Laguna Beach residents have had it with a massive crush of tourists this summer. They claim the chaos is out of control and the beach is getting trashed. And now they're demanding that officials take action to control the overwhelming beach crowds.
KTLE5's Orange County Bureau Chief Chip Yost joins us live from Laguna Beach with the story. Hi, Chip.
Yeah, hey there, guys. Laguna Beach has been a very popular place this summer, with people coming from all over the place to escape the heat elsewhere. But it's what some of those visitors have been leaving behind that has some locals here concerned.
Good morning. It is Tuesday, July 2nd, 2024. I'm going to do it again. It's a bag trash drop. This is what was picked up off the beach this morning.
Greg Viviani was born and raised in Laguna Beach, and he says he's never seen the beaches as busy as they have been this summer. He's documented some of the problems that's caused on his SoLag Local Instagram account.
I have never seen the amount of trash, the influx of trash, people, crowds, rescues, sirens in my entire life.
Viviani isn't the only one raising concerns. Laguna Beach's mayor.
It's the time that I've lived here. I've never seen so many visitors, and the people who've lived here, 30, 40, 50 years have said the same thing.
And Marine Safety Chief are too.
This has been the busiest summer that I've seen, and our statistics are proving that.
Here are some of those stats. During a 4-day July 4th holiday period last year, Laguna Beach had 460 rescues. This year, that number jumped to nearly 2,300. Ordinance enforcements also rose from 9,407 to 11,140.
Statistics in every category are exponentially more, rescues being up about 400%. You can attribute that.
Man, they love that number, 400. I don't know why with those people it is always a 400 this, 400 that, and stuff. Why? Well, you may ask yourself, is it Genesis 15 verse 13? And say it unto Abram, no surety that thy seed shall be a stranger in a land that is not theirs, and shall serve them, and they shall afflict them 400 years. Of course, beloved, we know when those people say this, it's not something they are aware or conscious of saying that. It is the angel, the Holy Spirit was upon them. They are saying this, and we know the 400 years is over. 1619, 2019, it wasn't the elite, it wasn't the government, it wasn't China that locked up the world. It was the Most High God Almighty that did this. Now, Genesis 15 verse 14, and also, that nation whom they shall serve will I judge. And as you can see, the 10 plagues of the apocalypse of Abraham, we have the fiery conflagration, all those plagues over there, the weather, the water, the flood, number 10 and all. That's why this guy said the 400, okay?
To more people, obviously, social media and other factors are driving the public to our beaches.
While the city looks for ways to address those issues, people who live here have one simple request of those who come down to visit.
We just ask that you just respect the beach and treat it as if it's your own. Like when you bring things down to the beach, you take everything home with you, including trash.
Basically help keep the beaches clean, keep the trash from going into the ocean, and pack in, or whatever you pack in, please pack it out, and everyone can have a wonderful beach day.
Now again, like we said, the blessing, which of course is white supremacy, it did come with all those things. It come with the cleanliness, the ability for those people to come over there and enjoy this stuff and then just chill, pick up there themselves and look for each other, look out for each other. Right now, nobody cares, man. Nobody cares. And the reason why those people are coming to the beach, not because like they want to be at the beach, it's too hot in there. Okay? So the way that you folks used to enjoy your blessing, it's not working the same way anymore. I don't know why I have to keep telling you people this, but it doesn't work like that, okay?
Like all good stories, this one is a mystery. How did two men get nearly $250,000 in gold bars, and what were they doing with it in Van Zandt County east of Dallas? Now, lots of people are asking that question. But on Thursday, along I-20, it was Sergeant Charlie Hughes of Wills Point PD trying to figure it out. He and Canine Anya pulled over a white Chevy Malibu rented by 2 Chinese nationals. The dogs alerted to drugs, but Hughes says he found these instead. 19 bars of gold inside a black bag behind the driver's seat.
When Sergeant Hughes found the bag containing the gold, both of them said, "I don't know what that is. It's not mine."
District Attorney Tonda Curry said to bring the men to jail, confiscate the gold, and charge them with money laundering.
Do I suspect it's drugs? Absolutely.
But she doesn't know for sure, at least not yet. She says the 2 men crossed illegally from Mexico last year, then took a Spirit Airlines flight from LA to Atlanta this week, rented a car, went down to Florida for a few hours, and then headed toward Dallas, where the officer pulled them over on I-20.
Unusual? Yes, but I've been in this business 30-something years. Nothing surprises me anymore.
She plans to file to keep the bullion, no matter if the criminal charges stick or not.
Their story started with them leaving China and coming here to prey on Americans. It ends right now with us taking $250,000 worth of gold.
Maybe the end of their story, but not the end of the mystery of the gold behind the driver's seat.
And one thing we do know, those gold do not belong to neither to those dudes nor to those people. Those are our gold they're trying to smuggle, and they can't go anywhere. Okay, great glory. Let's keep on moving. Oh, okay, there's nothing in there.
Meantime, we're learning more about the man killed on the side of I-94 earlier this week. The Archdiocese confirming 76-year-old Lawrence Johnson, who was killed, is a priest. 32-year-old Nathan Wandra is now charged with second-degree murder. According to charges, Johnson had let Wandra stay at his home on Wednesday, and they attended Mass together the next morning. Later that day, officials say Wandra called 911 on Thursday, saying he assaulted Father Johnson in his car. The two were traveling to the hospital together so that Wandra could get mental health evaluation. Court filings say Wandra told police that voices in his head told him to kill Johnson in order to, quote, save humanity. Wandra appeared in court on Friday and is scheduled for another hearing coming up on Monday.
Well, thank you. Thank you for doing this. Thank you for saving humanity, you know.
And did Mass together the next morning.
He's a demon, okay? He was driving with this hero, and the hero guardian angel say, take that guy out, so in order for you to save the world. And he did. Thank you, fellow, all right? One more demon out of the way. Man, the priest of are catching hell.
The 4th largest wildfire in California's history has grown to more than 400,000 acres, destroying hundreds of structures as of Saturday morning.
They love that word. They love that number. Excuse me. 400. I'm not quite sure, but this looked like some kind of horse. Looked like a little mini horse dog. I don't know. Look more like a dog or a horse. Some kind of weird, fiery chimera creature. Is that what that is? Chimera. No, that's not. Oh boy. Chimera. No, what is it? What? Ancient mythical chimera.
According to Wikipedia, a camera obscura consists of a box, tent, or...
There we go.
According to Wikipedia, a camera obscura consists of a box, tent...
There we go. There we go. That's look like a fiery chimera over there. At least that's what I'm seeing. This thing. This is like the head, look like a lion face over there, and then the back right here, it's like a tail, like a snake tail, and this is the rear legged, the front legged, and I don't know what the hell that is. Is it shooting some fire I have man, 83 is catching so much hell. I don't know what the hell that is. It looks like a pony and stuff, like some form of chimera. Of course, those things truly existed, okay? They do existed during our time when we were deep in Jacob's trouble. The Most High unleashed those beasts upon us, and they did destroy us, okay? They did destroy us, all right? But crazy. Let's keep on moving. Some weird thing over there.
That's according to an
it seems like it's I thought hang on.
Structures as of Saturday morning.
Yes.
That's according to
that's like some
structures as
Halloween,
of Saturday morning.
right
That's
there.
according
It was
to
like
an
a horse
update
or
from Cal
something.
Fire.
Anyway.
Now the park fire is burning in Butte, Plumas, Shasta, and Tehama counties with a containment of only 27% according to that update.
Nearly 90 large
27%. You know what to do.
Wildfires raged across multiple states, and close to 24 had evacuation orders, according to the National Interagency Fire Center. Rick Demigella has the latest.
From California to Colorado, wildfires are scorching acres of land. The Park Fire in Northern California has now burned more than 400,000 acres and is still growing. It is now the fourth largest wildfire in state history and just 27% contained, according to CAL FIRE.
I mean, it was orange, and there was a big flume there last night. We're watching it come this way, and then it's going that way.
More than 560 structures have been destroyed by the wildfire as of Saturday morning. Air quality is also a concern, especially for kids participating in outdoor activities.
We're doing our best to ensure that recreation activities move forward, especially during difficult times. Families need to have that outlet. Adults need to be able to go play sports, just having something positive in their lives while the community deals with yet another wildfire.
Wildfires are also raging in Colorado. 3 different wildfires have torched thousands of acres and killed at least one person.
We've known for years that a fire in this area, that it would take on a personality that we did not like.
Officials there say the quarry fire burning southwest of Denver is just 10% contained as of Friday.
We're making so much progress. I anticipate a much bigger jump today.
Oh boy,
according to the National Interagency.
Look, listen, man, this thing cannot be stopped. You people need to come out there and just raise your hands up, like, yo, there's nothing we can do for this. These Haitians, it's done. We're done with it. Yeah, no, we're making so much progress. Get out of here. Okay. Let me see. I don't know this guy. My grandson is on this fire, praying for the fire, because sometimes you don't really want to get those dudes.
These days, if you walk into a firehouse, there's a very good chance.
Okay, those are firefighters. Google used to have a place that say about, they will tell you about the stuff, but they don't tell you anything.
These days, if you walk into a firehouse, there's a very good chance a side-by-side will be sitting in the engine bay. And the reason for that is that side-by-sides, UTVs,
so I
have
don't
gotten
want to
extremely
get this guy
popular.
because I don't know. I don't want him to strike our channel and stuff like that. They are not news station and things. Okay. Okay, this is in Bangladesh. Right, the people are pissed off.
এই বাংলাদেশ আজকের এই সিচুয়েশন, এই হত্যাযজ্ঞ, এটা আপনাদের কারণে এবং আপনাদের ব্যর্থতার কারণে। এটা আপনারাই করতেছেন, আপনারা যদি সঠিক বিচারটা করতেন, শুরু থেকে যদি এটা মেনে নিতেন, তাহলে এত কিছু কোনোদিন হইতো না। এত অতিষ্ঠ, এত তিক্ততা, এত মানুষের দেয়ালে পিঠে।
Those guys are rising against their government because they are crooked And 83 is they are doing all sort of things, and the people don't want that anymore. They are killing everyone. Okay, and it's crazy.
Esto si lo enviamos a las noticias sale esta noche.
Envíalo.
Okay. Tornadoes and everything. So that's it. For the people that was asking the name of the song, it's called La Danse du Sabre. Yep, that's what playing in my head when those people are talking about their wars. Oh well, Hamas is Hezbollah, Hamas, and where Kamala Harris and Trump get the voting for us, and we have to understand that we need you people to come together and pray and vote. We need you to pray and vote. You know, if you vote, we will talk about reparation. You know, and we need you to pray for Ish over there and that land. Pray for Palestine. Pray for what else? What else the black people need to pray for? Yo, like what else do people want us to pray for? Pray for America. Pray for the police officers, law enforcement, of course. We need you to pray for this. We need to come together. You know, this division in the country, it's just this country, the elites are responsible for everything, and we are woke now. We are woke, and I'm black. Okay, it is because of my skin color. Okay, you know, many men wish death upon me. Blood in my eyes, dog, I can't see. You know, and I got shot. You know, they try to. You know, I'm black. You know, I'm black. My forefather, my grandmother did a black man back in slavery, so that's how I was born. You know, so yeah, I deserve reparation too. Yeah, gang, man. What's up, gang with you? Yeah, you know, back the blue. Let's make America great again. Yeah, whatever you say, son. Yeah, now this is Le Danse du Sabre by Aram Katatorian, or the Sabre Dance. So, beloved, we come to the end of this thing. Get the book if you want. Get the book if you have not. Okay, a lot's going on, a lot's happening, and we give the Mighty One great praise, great glory. And I shall see you whenever the Holy One says so. All right. Shalom.